This is how you can apply a credit memo to an invoice or a debit memo in Account Central, which is Catalina's payment portal for Dynamics SL, which allows your customers to be able to pay invoices, look at their statements, that type of thing. So what we're going to do is first look at our history, where we've got invoices and payments. We can choose one or more invoices, and I want to pay this $25 invoice. I can look at this. There's my $25 invoice, and I owe $25 on it. I can pay with either a credit card or an electronic check if I want to, but I want to go and apply a credit memo to it. I've got a couple here, one for 140, one for 50. And I'm going to select this $50 one. So that's going to cover the whole invoice. And what I would then do is apply that memo, and it's going to then subtract from that invoice that amount. So now that invoice has been paid off. So if I go back into and try to pay another invoice, what it's going to do is then show how that credit memo has been reduced now from $50 to $25 because I just went and paid an invoice. So now what we're going to do is show how we can apply a credit memo and then pay the balance off if the credit memo can't cover the amount, and pay the balance off with either a credit card or electronic check. So here I've got a $50 invoice, and I'm going to choose a credit memo, the $25 one. It's not going to cover the whole thing, and I'll need to use a credit card to pay the balance. So I can add one or more credit memos to this. So I'm going to do the $25 one, and I'll apply that. And what that's now going to do is say you've got $25 left to pay. I could apply more if I wanted to, but I'm just going to pay the balance off with a credit card. I can choose an existing account that I might have on file in a PCI compliant payment solution that we use. I'm going to continue with this, and I'm going to then pay for this invoice for the balance that the credit memo didn't cover for this amount. So now I'm on a PCI compliant payment solution. Again, I can still continue to use my saved items, but I'm going to add in a new credit card number and enter in all this information. I can save this for later if I wanted to, and I can make it a default card to show up, but I'm going to go and just stick with that. And I'm then going to process this transaction. So now what it's doing is it's applying the rest of the amount, the $25, to that credit memo.